finally back. I always feel weird, like, sometimes, since I do a lot of trips, I always feel weird, like, coming back from a trip, you know what I mean? Just because I'm like, okay, I have no plans for today. I have nothing to do, except maybe, like, unpack and, like, finish cleaning my room, which will take, like, 15 minutes. So I have, like, nothing to do today. And I don't do well when I have nothing to do, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I usually just spend most of it on my phone, which I'm trying to not do. Look at this dress I bought. I love it. I love it so much. Cause like, imagine like a beach day in a nice little dress. It really pisses me off that I cannot be perfectly androgynous. It really makes me angry. Anyway, really makes me angry because this would look so good with like more slender shoulders, but I don't want slender shoulders all the time. I just want slender shoulders with this dress. And then I want them to be a little bit more muscular, a little bit broader with a different outfit. But like, you see what I mean? Like now I look more masculine in this dress. And it's like, okay, no, I want my shoulders to be smaller for this dress. And like for this dress, a little bit of boobage would be nice. You know what I mean? But like just for this dress. I keep wanting to talk about gender because I feel like I have something to prove. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like now that I'm very much in the middle, I have like something to prove. But I'm just like, no, I also just want to talk about it, you know? Because like, I'm excited that I'm finally getting in touch again with my femininity. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to swing back this hard. You know what I mean? I'm definitely keeping this. It's only $15. This dress is only $15. So I'm very happy. But yeah, like, I didn't expect it to swing back this hard, but I'm really happy it did. So that way I can get the best of both worlds. That's all I've ever wanted, really. It's just the best of both worlds. And people make you feel like you gotta choose one. And I figured out that, you know, being in a dude body most of the time, but having the freedom to be feminine feels better than being in a girl body most of the time, but choosing to be masculine some of the time. You know what I mean? You feel the vibes? Okay, so you guys are probably gonna laugh at me for what I put in this smoothie, but I'm trying to not care. So I'm gonna tell you what I put in this smoothie. I'm trying to perfect this like spiced blueberry smoothie. So I put in blueberries, cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Just a little bit. It has like a little aftertaste of like spice. And then like honey and milk, obviously. But it's not perfect yet. But like, I'm getting somewhere. I think next time I might try a little more cayenne, cinnamon. I don't know. Maybe I should look up which of these spices go together. Because I might put some cardamom in there too, but I genuinely don't know how that would taste. It's actually not horrible. You know, I don't think that phases should ever stop being cringy just because you get older. Like, you know how, like, when kids are like, I want to be an astronaut. They're really obsessed with astronaut stuff for like maybe a year. Then they stop and then they never touch it again. I don't think, why is that so frowned upon when you get older? Aren't your 20s like the prime time to be doing stuff like that? Like, there was a time recently where I was like, I want to be a cowboy. I need to have cowboy boots, and I need to be on a ranch right now, and like in the middle of Montana, and I need to learn how to ride horses. I need to. I think part of that was homesickness. But like, why is that so? Why is that so bad? I don't know. I'm listening to a Western ambient playlist right now, so that's what spurred this, if you couldn't tell. It's one that I had downloaded when I was like really like homesick, which is, it's interesting because, you know, I don't live out west, but it's distinctly American, and I was missing America. So I just slept for like 5 hours. It's almost dark outside, but I needed that. I definitely needed that.